going on, guys? My name is Brandon. This is Retro Nostalgia. So this is my first video on this channel, and essentially my channel is going to be about retro gaming, vintage computing, and I might go into some more modern stuff and do some gameplays of games that just came out and such as that. I might also do do some teardowns of systems and some repairs, and talk about the system, how it works, and such as that, history. And I had an extremely tough time trying to figure out what I want to do for my first channel, or for my first video. And so I asked some friends, and they said, how about you do a video on where it all began? So, for my first gaming experience was on the Sega Genesis, and in particular the game was Sonic the Hedgehog. That game was the game that got me hooked on games till this day. And I also remember gaming on our computer that I had back when I was a kid. It was a 386, and I played games such as Doom, Commander Keen, and Cosmos Cosmic Adventure. But for this video, I'm going to show some games that got me started on the Sega Genesis and that I hold dear to my heart. So let's take a look. So for the first game I'm going to show you is the game that got me started in gaming, and that is Sonic the Hedgehog. And this one I had to show first because this is the game that really got me started into gaming in the first place. So I wouldn't be even doing a video like this if it wasn't for this game. So this is the game that got me started collecting and playing games in the first place. The second game I remember getting when I was really young at a flea market, and I saw it in the case, and I asked my dad, I was like, Dad, I really want to get this game. And he's like, oh, I'll think about it. And we walked around the place, and by the end of the day, we're about to leave, and he finally decided to go back and get it for me, and that is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And I remember when this game came out, and this game was amazing to me. I was so excited to get it, and the fact that you had Tails following you, that blew my mind back then. I was super excited to play this one when I got home. Let's see. Next one I remember playing is Castle of Illusion. This game I put a lot of time in this game. Definitely not as much as Sonic the Hedgehog, but I still really enjoyed this game. I guess I'll start next with Aladdin. I remember the first memory I have of this game was it was at daycare, and one of the teachers brought in their Sega Genesis to play, or for the kids to play. So I remember it was my turn to play this game, and I was super eager to play this game. And I did not want to put that controller down. I did not want to give any of those other kids a turn to play this game, just because I was just so hooked on it. Unfortunately, we never got it when I was younger, but eventually I did pick it up. And another game that, you know, it's not the greatest, but I remember putting a lot of time into this game also, which is Sonic Spinball. I thought it was pretty fun. Definitely not my favorite Sonic games, but I thought it was a pretty cool game. Let's see here. I guess I'll start with the next one is for Kid Chameleon. And I remember me and my cousin used to rent this game from our local video store, and we went online and looked up the cheat codes to get to the last level, and that game was absolutely terrifying at that last level. If you haven't seen it, look it up, because it is, when you're, you know, 6 years old, the last level of this is kind of creepy. And let's say I'll go on to the next one, which is Sonic 3D Blast. A lot of people always give this game shit. I actually really like it, and this is another game that blew me away when I was younger. And it was a 3D game on the Sega Genesis, and it was Sonic. So, you know, 5-year-old me couldn't get enough of it. Now I have to say, the absolute greatest Sonic game on the Genesis, well, I guess I would call it two Sonic games. Sonic 3 with Sonic and Knuckles on top, or on the bottom. And I remember so badly wanting Sonic and Knuckles. And this was another deal when I was younger. Me and my mom went to a flea market, and I remember seeing this there for a couple bucks, and I begged her, I was like, can we please get this game? I think it was only like $6 or something back then. And so she decided to get it for me, and I was super excited because Knuckles is absolutely my favorite Sonic character. And the fact that I could throw Sonic 3 or Sonic 2 on it and play Knuckles on, you know, some of my favorite Sonic games was incredible to me. And I got two games here. I'll start with Fantasia. Now, this game, I really enjoyed playing this one, but definitely nowhere near as good as Castle Illusion. But I still really love this game, just because, you know, I grew up playing it, and, you know, it just brings me back to, you know, the 90s. And the last game that I'm going to show is Tiny Toons Adventures. This game was one of those games, you know, platformer, you run really fast, so it's, you know, a Sonic-esque kind of game, and I really enjoyed this game. It was really, really fun. But so that'll be all the games actually that I have to show for today. Let me know, you know, leave a like, and, you know, subscribe, and, you know, let me know in the comment section what I should do next and what you thought of this video. And then hopefully I'll put out some more content soon, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.